Ahoy, everybody! Captain Sandkraken here, and today I wanted to talk about my thoughts on the Monkey D family and their Curse of Freedom. So, this crossed my mind after thinking about recently and, just kind of minor trolling in some One Piece University streams talking about I don't think Luffy's going to make it to the end of the series, which I do not think he's going to survive, but we'll touch on that shortly, as well as oh my gosh, I apologize. Video for Garp's vision of justice and freedom from, oh my gosh, was it it might have been Parvision or Dax Sake or Tekking. I apologize for not crediting properly. Just kind of wanted to go on my little ramble before I forget what I had in mind, though. So basically, I think that Luffy, Dragon, and Garp all each represent a different portion of freedom and the curse that they won't live to see it. I think that Garp's freedom is seeing the Navy be able to be the force that he aspires to inspire within the Navy with the next generation, like Kobe, with Kuzan, and having the Navy be the ideal protectors of the general populace, and the fact that while Kobe's probably going to be the one to usher it in, said like he referenced of Kobe being the future of the Marines, I don't think Garp's going to live to see it. I just, as much as I love his character, love Garp, I don't see him surviving for. I've got another 20 chapters tops, is my bet. If he lives more than 20 or survives to the end of the series, I'll be shocked. Um, expect it to be heart wrenching. He's one of my favorite characters, so I'll be miserable and crying, ugly crying if and when he dies, like I think he will. But we'll see. Um, but basically, I don't think he'll live to see the freedom of the Navy become that, really inspirational and altruistic force that he tries to inspire them to be. Next, with Dragon, I think that Dragon represents the inspiring the general populace to freedom and rising up against the brutal kingdoms that many of them live under, and being able to kind of have their own autonomy to not be getting crushed under the boots of the celestial dragons and their direct rulers. So kind of same thing. I think dragons, going to lead the revolution. I think the revolution at the end of the story will be successful and the celestial dragons won't be in charge anymore. But just like with Kobe being for Garp, I see Sabo being the protege to Dragon that, lives to see of the end of the trials and the end of the push to bring that freedom to the general populace, and Sabo will live to see it, but I don't think that Dragon will live to see it. And and then we get to Luffy, and to me, Luffy represents freedom for everyone, general populace, navy, pirates, just really inspiring people to not be crappy to each other and be good to each other, and but do what you want, as long as you're not hurting other people, basically. And obviously, stand up for yourself, stand up for your friends and those you care about as part of that freedom, to because you have to defend your freedom. But I mean, with all of Luffy's death flags he's already had, I definitely don't see him surviving to the end of the series. I think that we'll see him die and then maybe have a little bit of an epilogue of how his actions have impacted the world and everyone around it. But I think Luffy is the one that So Garp embodies that altruism for the Navy. Dragon embodies the altruism for the general populace, and Luffy embodies that altruism to everyone, pirates, navy, a general populace, yet they're all going to be cursed with not getting to live to see their dreams of the freedom of everyone they care about coming to full fruition, and getting to see how that freedom blossoms for everyone, and that they'll be cut down before they get to really see how things end up playing out. Um, And that's kind of my thought there. It seems like their family is sort of pretty obviously very strongly tied to freedom, but in my opinion, it's likely that they're cursed with not getting to enjoy those freedoms and see how everything plays out once the freedom's brought about. So that was just some thoughts that I had on the Monkey D family and their curse of freedom, in my opinion. And let me know what you think. Feel free to like, subscribe, all that stuff. If you're interested, going to keep doing, chapter reactions, thoughts, some theory stuff, just random ramblings on One Piece. So hope that you enjoy them as well. Take care and see you next time.